This is the Hiro family, a very passionate couple by the name of Bill and Lynn, and their daughter Chandra. Chandra's a genius-level child with a flair for the arts. She also has a passion for adventure. These are traits that she gets from her parents. Her mother, Lynn, is an artist, and her father, Bill, is an adventurer who loves to explore tombs and go diving and do all sorts of adventurous things. This is Reginald, their butler. They're rich enough to afford one. He's a man of proper manners, a great cook, and a very cleanly housekeeper. He serves the Hiro family very loyally as they go about their day enjoying their meal. Bill is a highly disciplined man who loves to work out and practices martial arts. It's one of his best skills, and a skill that he hopes to someday pass down to his children. Bill's also primarily a private investigator. He investigates one case after another, taking on various clients and learning people's deep, dark secrets, and then reporting those dishonest doings to the police by typing up various reports on the strange things he's seen in his life. Sometimes the strange mysteries he uncovers leads him to discover the supernatural, and sometimes those strange dealings lead him on to his adventures deep within tombs. Lynn likes to practice her art in her free time, sculpting, painting, or doing whatever else happens to spark her imagination. Chandra is a loyal Girl Scout and loves camping and the outdoors. She loves working hard, studying hard, and earning her badges. Bill likes to go scuba diving, even if it gets a little dangerous at times. And he gets excited when he discovers rare animals, buried treasure, or even other divers. Bill and Lynn are very loving and close, passionate couple. They like to enjoy quiet moments alone, but can also find passion in the most dangerous and exciting of situations. In their free time, the family loves to go on adventures in far-off exotic locations, exploring long-forgotten hidden temples, burial sites, graveyards, pyramids, and lost civilizations. They work together as a team solving puzzles, each member of the family helping each other out as they all enjoy their adventures. Doesn't matter how hard the work is, the family will solve puzzles together and they'll all take an equal share of the responsibilities for their adventures.
Snow. Ibagu.
Shargamazem.
Very pips woe.
Sometimes the family gets so deep into their adventures that the discoveries that they find in the tombs will turn rather intimate.
Dorplin Orc.
Ah. Rats.
Back home, Chandra's made a friend in the local newspaper carrier. She's a very shy person, so it's hard for her to find friends. She doesn't find it very easy to open up and play with others because she takes life so seriously. So she ends up bonding with those who she sees every day as they go about serving the community. such as the newspaper carrier and the mail delivery service. After many adventures, Bill and Lynn eventually had other children, both of them girls. The first was named Amy, a girl who would grow up to be something of a fun-loving, imagination-filled practical jokester. And the other was named Luca, who inherited her parents' intelligence and artistic personalities. Chandra did eventually learn how to make friends and was able to throw large successful parties with all of the kids in the neighborhood. One day the family even took a trip all together to Egypt, where they all got to explore tombs together. Even Chandra was able to pocket some of the wealth to bring home and take with her to school for show and tell the next day. Even a room full of mummies wasn't scary enough to keep these brave adventurers from eventually reaching their treasures. Sadly, one day while exploring in China, a mysterious robed figure locked Bill and Lynn inside of a long-forgotten ancient library. Realizing that they were trapped with no way out, they still managed to remain passionate lovers, straight to the bitter end. Sadly, their lives ended here, and the girls would be raised by the butler from that day forth. This is where the first chapter of our brief story ends. But life goes on. The girls' lives will continue beyond this, and these tragic events will have ripples that will affect them for years to come. Stay tuned for part 2.